7 warning signs that you will not become rich and manifest money using the law of attraction. You must learn these warning signs. Alert, alert. If you desire and would like financial freedom, to become rich and to manifest more money, you must learn these warning signs. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. Number 1, you think money isn't that important. In my own experience, when I would tell myself money was not that important, what I was really doing was justifying the fact that I did not have money, and it made me feel better about the fact that my efforts were coming up in vain. If you had a relationship with somebody, a romantic relationship, and you said to them, you're not very important, how long would they stick around? Seriously, how long would they stick around? They'd be out the door. Why? Because anything that you don't value isn't going to stay in your life. A person is a mass of energy moving at a very high speed of vibration. That's what a person is, and that's what everything is in this reality. Different frequencies and vibrational rates of energy. A person is one, and money is another. Money has consciousness just like a person does. And based off of the way that you view it will allow it to come into your life or not. Treat money with the utmost respect. It's okay to want money, regardless of what your religions have told you, regardless of what your parents have told you, or the voices in your head have told you. You must come to terms with the fact that you want and desire money. No longer tell yourself, oh, it's not that important. You would never say, oh, my left arm isn't that important. Oh, I'll just use my right. Oh, my feet aren't that important. I don't need my feet. Food isn't that important. You would never do that. Money is extremely important in the arena in which it's used. And the number 1 warning sign that you're not going to become rich and even attract any money at all is that you tell yourself money isn't that important. Stop that. Number 2, you are afraid to spend anything. Your subconscious mind is your emotional mind. Psychologists say you have a subconscious mind and a conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is unconscious. It's a habitual mind. And your conscious mind is your logical mind. Now, your subconscious mind, as I said, is responsible for 95% of your life. Well, how does your subconscious mind get programmed? Through emotions. So what is fear and worry and anxiety? They're emotions. And what are you doing so often throughout the day? You're buying things, whether it's a bill or a coffee or a water, you're working for things, or we're worrying about money. People that don't have money say money isn't that important, but they're constantly worrying about money, so it must be important if it's taking up that much of our thought process. And so what's important to understand is that money actually comes when you can willingly and graciously circulate it. And so every time you're paying for a bill, or people say, oh, I went to 7-Eleven today, and there's these really great vegan ketogenic bars at the 7-Eleven that I'm at. And what was so funny and interesting to me was when I was checking out, the woman said, oh my gosh, are you sure you want these? These are so expensive. And in my head, I'm like, this is a fantastic investment. And in her head, it was very expensive. And a lot of times when you're making purchases, you might say, well, that $5 coffee? Well, the cleaning lady's gonna cost $100. I mean, my electricity bill. Dude, I'll happily pay my electricity bill every month because I have an internet business, and the electricity bill, no matter how high it is helping me reach more people. I love it. It helps me fulfill my spiritual mission on earth. You must learn to start to have a positive relationship and understand every single time you're putting money out, you're allowing it to circulate back. Otherwise, every time you're paying for something, you have a relationship with fear around money, and your subconscious mind is the emotional mind, and it imprints. So the emotional mind imprints and has an association of money with fear, with lack and scarcity. So because 95% of your life is controlled by your subconscious mind, the majority of your relationship with money is constantly perpetuated and constantly creating more and more fear. Stop that. Every time you're paying, say you are so grateful that you even have the opportunity to spend it because you know that more is coming back. Comment that down below. I'm so grateful to spend this money because I know more is coming back. I'm so grateful to spend this money because I know more is coming back. Comment that down below. And understand that one of the biggest warning signs you will not become rich and manifest more money is you're scared to spend your money. Number 3, you are letting your current bank account brainwash you. You're being brainwashed at every single second because all of the outside stimuli is impacting the subconscious mind, which creates a habitual pattern. Now, what most people do is they look at their bank account and they see $14 in it or $17,000 in it, or they look at their paycheck and it's not the amount of money that they want, and they let their present results dictate their thoughts, which create their future. And they say, nothing's changing. My financial situation isn't changing. Dude, everything's changing. You're just creating the same thing over and over because you're letting your present results control your thoughts. You have to brainwash yourself before the world does. And that's why I always say you have to hypnotize yourself. So download my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com down below. This was my biggest error. This was my biggest warning sign that I was not having success. I was letting my present results dictate my thoughts, and it was controlling my future. I recorded this exact hypnosis 6 years ago, and almost every single year I've doubled my income. It's jakeshypnosis.com down below. And understand this, you need to think what you want to think and hold the image of prosperity in your mind regardless of the world around you, and that's how you change the world around you. Number 4, you lie to others or yourself about how much money you make. A lot of times we do this, is that when somebody asks how much money we make or someone asks what's going on, we lie about it. And it's understandable. It's a way that we try to look better in other people's eyes and protect ourselves if we're unhappy with our current situation. But the biggest warning sign with that is that we haven't accepted our situation. It's much better to say, man, I'm really struggling. I'm in debt to this level. I'm not making the amount of money that I want. I know I'm worth more, and I'm at this job that I really hate or that I'm really underpaid at, but here's my goal. My goal is this amount of money by this amount of time. Here's my plan to get there. You're way better off that way because you're saying, I don't want to be here anymore. If you keep lying, what you're really saying to your subconscious mind is, this is fine, this is okay. And you need to do the opposite. In Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, he talks about inspiration through dissatisfaction, which is actually the most powerful motivation force in the world. That's what allowed the Wright brothers to bend a piece of metal and fly it over the ocean. They were dissatisfied with the current modes of transportation. Thomas Edison was dissatisfied with lighting his room with a candle, so he created electricity. Dissatisfaction through inspiration. It's okay, you are where you are. That's perfect, that's amazing. Don't judge yourself, don't be hard on yourself. Now when you accept where you are is not where you want to be, now you have the clarity, the humility, and the direction to find the support you need, the knowledge you need, and the work ethic that you need to move forward. Number 5, you think you become greedy, bad, or some other type of negative person, or distort your life if you become rich or have more money. Now, this view is actually a view that's come from a lot of religions, and that's that God wants you to be poor. God is the most abundant energy source and force in the entire world. It created this entire universe. It's abundant and wealthy by its very nature, absolutely prosperous in every single way, shape, or form. So if you're created in God's image, Why would God be happy if you were poor? That's the silliest thing I ever heard. God wants you to not enjoy any of the things that God created? No. God wants to express itself through you. The universe wants to express itself through you. Spirit wants to express itself through you. And the desires that you have are really God or Spirit seeking expression through you. So you owe it to the universe and to humanity to create a prosperous life. Money makes you more of the same person. If you're a generous person, you're going to have a lot more opportunities to give, and you're going to have a lot less stress. If you're not a nice person, you're going to have a lot more opportunities to be arrogant and to try to prove you're better than people. But money's just going to make you more of who you really are. Understand and get this in your head that money is good. Money is an amazing vehicle in the arena that it's used in our world. It can allow you to put your children through college, get great healthcare so you're not reliant on government programs. It can allow you to have financial freedom and quit jobs you don't like to pursue the things that you want. Fund your charities, help your friends get their ideas off the ground. It can help you, your family member that has health problems fly first class because it's too difficult for them to fly otherwise. Money can be an amazing vehicle. Affirm this down below. Money is good. And if you have a problem with that, download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. It's time to get rid of that thought pattern, because that thought pattern is a big warning sign that you won't become wealthy or manifest more money. Number 6, you think it will come if you just work harder. Now, with all respect, if that was true, many of the labor jobs that people have, people would be rich. But you often don't see rich people that are working all day, jackhammering the roads, or doing other types of maintenance jobs. You often don't see that, and if you do, it's generally that they're either extremely high-profile contractor or they're a business owner and they have other people working for them. Working hard won't necessarily make you more money. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't work hard and be focused. I have to be focused to build this channel. But that is to say that it's much more about your relationship with money and you deciding to provide a value to the world. So get it out of your head. Napoleon Hill says that if you believe hard work and honesty alone will provide riches, perish the thought at once. Money, when it comes in such vast quantities that one wonders where it was hiding all those lean years, and it comes from a definite plan of service and backed by definite purpose. So what's your plan of service and what's your plan of purpose to deliver that to the world? Money isn't just about working hard. It's about changing your relationship and the way you view money, your perception about it, and providing more value to the world. You know, when you go to the bank and you ask for $1,000, does the bank teller say to you, hey, before I let you pull this out, can you tell me how hard did you work for this money? Because I can't give it to you if you didn't work super hard. How hard did you work? No. When you pay for your bills, do they ask you how hard you worked for it? No. So the goal is to create a system that's independent of your time, that provides more value to people, or for you to become more valuable to your work so you're paid more for your time. Number 7, last but not least, you wish that our monetary system or society would somehow collapse or evolve so that there wasn't a need for money anymore. And you see this all the time with really spiritual people. Well, pretty soon here we're gonna have a major shift in our monetary system, so we're not gonna need money anyways. And those are the people that are dependent on other people. You know how many times I've seen people that believe things like that and they can't afford a flight? So if you believe that and you can't go to your best friend's wedding, or you believe that and so it's difficult to put your children through school or pay your rent, are you really being a truly spiritual person? Spirituality, in my opinion, revolves around self-reliance. It's being self-sufficient. And one of the means on the physical plane of self-sufficiency is a level of financial freedom. Don't rely on an economic system to change or humanity to quote unquote wake up. You must wake up and decide that you're going to provide a valuable service to the world, and your service is good enough that people are going to reward you with money for it happily and with great satisfaction. That's what they're going to do. And you're going to provide this value, and you're going to decide to be self-reliant and self-sufficient. And you're going to use that money for your own best good and the best good of those around you. And when you make that decision, you move from the warning sign to a place of attraction for wealth, money, and prosperity. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and we talked about the 7 biggest warning signs that you will not become rich or manifest money using the law of attraction. Find your favorite warning sign that spoke to you most. Comment that one down below. Let me know your favorite warning sign and I'll share you mine. Have a beautiful day. Download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. Train your subconscious mind for success and abundance. Money can be a powerful medium, and your financial life can change like this when you really grasp this. So hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there to get notified for new videos. Even if you subscribed before, make sure you double check that you've hit the bell notification, because that's what actually notifies you for videos. Like this video, hit the like button right there to support this channel. Comment down below, hashtag prosperity forever, hashtag prosperity forever, hashtag prosperity forever. Have a beautiful day.